YouTube! How you guys doing today? It's Mike, Pratt Family Homestead. Hey, today we're going to be planting Danny corn. We're going to plant it here in the pig garden. And I do not mean the pigs are the pig garden. We're planting a garden here. I don't know how big this is. 40 by 40 maybe. That's going to be just for feeding stuff to the pigs. It's not going to be enough to feed them, but we're going to have some squash and some turnips and beets and stuff in here. So we'll show you guys all that too, but I'm going to plant the Danny corn in this garden. It's only about 100 seeds. It's a little bit more than 100 seeds. And this is Danny corn from Deep South Homestead, as most of you probably know. So I'm really excited about trying this because Danny talks about it a lot. I'm going to feed this corn like crazy. Lots of nitrogen and stuff. So we got lots of composted horse manure and other good stuff that I'm hoping to throw on here and really help it along. And then if it works out good for us here, I will probably save a bunch of the seeds, but also just turn around and feed the corn to the pigs as well. We're going to do Indian corn about 500 foot that way behind a hill. We're going to do a big plot of this Indian corn. We're going to do sweet corn about 500 foot that way behind all these buildings and stuff. And then we're going to squeeze a little small plot of popcorn in as well. So I'm super excited about the Danny corn. We're going to get it in. We're going to plant it about a foot apart. So it's going to be about 10 rows, 10 by 10 is what it's going to be. So 10 foot by 10 foot. So we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. All right, so I want this to be like some life and farmland type video stuff.
Yeah, I'm not that good. I can't.
Yeah, we're really not.
We're bad. So
Right,
this is what you get.
Let's do this anyways.
It's totally gonna be bad.
We're doing these roughly a foot apart, 10 foot long, roughly. Very roughly. And whatever that is, 2-3 inches deep. Okay, that's one. We're gonna do two at a time here instead of bending over 3 of them. It's got to be right here, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see your tamp mark. All right, so we're covering them up. We're tamping them in just a little, and then we'll probably walk over the rows too, maybe. But it's kind of nasty working out here right now. But we had a serious amount of rain yesterday, so it's nice and wet out here. And it should really help. We got more rain coming off and on the next couple days. So we got our 10 rows, our 10 by 10 of Danny corn planted. And I will be attempting very much so to baby this like crazy this summer. Feed it lots of good stuff. Heck, I could probably even collect pig manure over there and throw it in here. Although I have to research. I can't remember if pig manure is real hot or not. Although, from my understanding is this Danny corn wants some nitrogen. All right.
Squinty face. And like cave woman hair.
Okay, guys. So we got the Danny corn planted. Took us about 10 minutes. 10 rows of 10. So
roughly. Yeah.
So we're gonna let it germinate. We're gonna let it come up, and then I'll start feeding it. Keep a close eye on it. Give some updates throughout the summer.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we're bad about updates.
Call us out on it. Say,
Yeah.
hey, how's your Danny corn?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know lots of people are doing it, and I'm gonna forget some, but I know Eric Life and Farmland is doing Danny corn as well, and I think he put out a video a couple weeks ago that he's about to start his. Although I didn't see a video about him starting his, but I'm way behind on video. So go check out Life of Farmland. I know he's doing it as well. We're doing it. Lots of people are doing it. So hopefully you can just.
I wonder if Danny's doing it.
Oh, Danny's probably doing it too at Deep South Homestead. Maybe search YouTube for Danny corn, and and see how many people are doing it. That'd be awesome. All All right, guys, a little update on the Danny corn. I found another 100. I forgot I ordered 200 from him. So I made another 10 by 10 plot right next to the first 10 by 10 plot. I had some pole beans, so I mixed in some pole beans with the corn seed. We're gonna order more pole beans because I didn't have nearly enough. And then once all that starts coming up, which actually I believe the pole beans are supposed to be planted after the corn. So as you know where I'm going with the Three Sisters deal here. So, theoretically, I think the corn's supposed to come up, and then you add some beans. It gets 3 or 4 inches high, then add some beans. Well, I added some beans already. But we are gonna, by the time we get more ordered and get them in, the corn will hopefully be coming up, and it'll be a good time to put some more in there. We only had a very few. But then once all that starts getting established, then you add some squash, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do with the other 10 by 10. So it's gonna be kind of cool to see. I'm gonna treat it all the same, I think, as much as I possibly can, watering and fertilizing with some horse manure, but I'm tempted to leave the Three Sisters side alone and just see what happens. You know, I love playing, so. We'll see. Definitely be some updates. I got it all on the ground yesterday, and then I just happened to see some video from Life and Farmland. He's got his planted already, Eric does. And I also noticed that Danny had some video on a Deep South Homestead. Danny had some video on a different kind of way he's planting this. So I will link all that so you can see it. But they said that they use it for grits and cornmeal, and even make hominy with it. So that's what they primarily use this corn for. So again, I'm really excited to see how it does and see what we can do with it. I think it's going to be awesome. Danny's corn, of course, down there in Mississippi, his corn's already taller than him, at least in the areas that he's trying this different way with. The corn that he's doing conventional is still, you know, a little bit shorter than him. But anyways, I just wanted to point that out real quick. And all right, so we'll try to keep you updated on this, and on our pig garden as whole, and our garden as whole. And we got another squash garden we're doing, and the garlic over there, and peas over there. Whew, we got a lot going on.
Potatoes and onions on
Potatoes,
the hill.
onions on the hill. I gotta go check on today, maybe.
You got stuff all over the place.
Yeah. All right, guys. So this is Danny corn, Deep South Homestead's corn that he's been raising for years and years and years and years.
Yep.
So hopefully we do good with it. It might end up being a bit of a contest between the Indian corn that we're growing and the Danny corn. Now, the Danny corn and the Indian corn may have some different properties also, better for this, better for that.
Right.
So we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yep. Good
All right.
experiment.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye.